David Parker Ray, born in 1939, was a man who lived a seemingly ordinary life in Elephant Butte, New Mexico. He held down various jobs, including working as a truck driver and a carnival worker. But beneath the surface lurked a dark, sadistic mind. Ray had a long history of petty crime and abusive behavior, but his true nature remained hidden until the late 1990s. In the late 1990s, Ray began abducting women, bringing them back to a soundproof trailer he called his toy box. This trailer was a customized torture chamber filled with restraints, surgical instruments, and a collection of implements designed to inflict unimaginable pain and degradation. Ray wasn't acting alone. He had a network of accomplices, including his girlfriend and several associates, who helped him with the abductions, torture, and maintaining the toy box. Ray subjected his victims to hours, sometimes days, of unspeakable torture. He used drugs to incapacitate them, surgical tools to mutilate them, and a range of devices to inflict pain and humiliation. He recorded the torture sessions, both audio and video, for his own twisted pleasure. He was obsessed with control, and his toy box was his domain, a place where he could exert absolute power over his victims. One of the most disturbing aspects of Ray's crimes was his meticulous planning. He developed a detailed script that he would read to his victims, explaining the procedures they would undergo and threatening them with death if they didn't comply. He used sophisticated psychological manipulation techniques to break their spirits and turn them into compliant subjects. Ray's reign of terror came to an end in March 1999 when one of his victims, after enduring horrific torture, managed to escape and alert the authorities. The woman, identified as Cynthia Vigil, was able to convince the police to take her seriously. This led them to Ray's trailer. When authorities raided the toy box, they found a scene of unimaginable horror. Ray was arrested and charged with multiple counts of kidnapping, torture, and sexual assault. Due to the overwhelming evidence against him, Ray pleaded guilty to avoid the death penalty. He was sentenced to a lengthy prison term, effectively a life sentence. Although he was suspected of involvement in other deaths and disappearances, he was never formally charged with murder. The details that emerged during the trial and subsequent investigations painted a chilling picture of David Parker Ray as a sadistic and manipulative monster. The psychological impact on the survivors was profound. They were left with physical and emotional scars that would never fully heal. His accomplices also faced charges and prison sentences for their involvement in the crimes. David Parker Ray died in prison in 2002 of a heart attack. His death brought some closure to the survivors and the families of those who may have been his victims, but the horror of his crimes continues to linger. The Toy Box Killer remains one of the most chilling and disturbing cases in true crime history, a stark reminder of the depths of human depravity. The crimes of David Parker Ray stand as a testament to the importance of vigilance and awareness. They underscore the need to take all reports of missing persons seriously and to be aware of the potential dangers that lurk in the shadows. The victims of David Parker Ray deserve to be remembered, and their stories serve as a warning to us all about the darkness that can exist within the human heart. This case reminds us that evil can exist even in the most unlikely of places.